So in today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you the new top 5 meta loadouts here in Battlefield 6 after our recent update. Now, with the update going live today, Battlefield 6 is going to play a lot better and feel a lot better. And with these loadouts, you're going to get higher kill games, increase your KD, and just be a better player. So if you guys are new and find this video help you out in any way, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and let's get into it. So now, getting into our first weapon in this list here, we have the Cord 6P67. Now, this weapon did not get a nerf or a buff in this update, so it's still easily one of the best weapons in the game still. And with this build, we're going to go ahead and start with the muzzle, and we're going to add on the long suppressor. We're taking away the in-world spotting. I say it all the time, in-world spotting is the #1 reason why you're probably dying all the time. If you're not running a flash hider, if you're not running a suppressor, you're going to have a huge dot on the top of your head. You're going to stick out, you're going to die a lot. So having the long suppressor on is taking away the in-world spotting. We're a ghost on the map, it's going to be difficult for people to find us, and also we're getting more kills and dying less. That's what we want here. And also, it's going to reduce the recoil buildup and improve recoil recovery. So overall, this attachment is going to make the weapon a lot better. Now, for my barrel, we're going to add on the fluted barrel. We get better accuracy when aimed down sights and moving. So if you're a pre-aimer and you like to pre-aim around corners into gunfights and everything, your bullets are going to be a lot more accurate when pre-aiming into your gunfights and moving around. And we're also getting a faster transition timing into our aim down sights. So it's going to feel a little bit faster and also be a little bit more smoother. So if you're someone that likes to be aggressive and everything, also with that transition timing is going to help out a lot being more aggressive. Now, for my underbarrel here, we're going to go ahead and add on the rib stubby grip, faster transition timing, which is nice. So our aim down sight speed is going to be really quick with a 200 milliseconds, better mobility, which is always good, better control, which is always good, and better precision. Our bullets are going to be super accurate. The weapon's easier to control now and everything, and also are more aggressive with that faster aim down sight speed. So of course, go ahead and throw on the rib stubby. Now, for my magazine here, we're going to go ahead and just throw on the 30-round fast mag. I don't care about reloading all the time here in Battlefield. As long as it's quick and I can quickly get back into action, that's all I care about. So we're going to add on the 30-round fast mag here. And then we're going to go up here to the optics, and we're going to go ahead and add on the best optic in my opinion, which is the ROM 1.75 times optic. You can see up close really good. You can see at long range really good still. I like having this on just because I can see at all ranges very clear, and if I have to snap onto different targets, my optic is still very open so I can see around me. So if I need to snap onto multiple targets, I can do so. But again, the Cord 6P67 assault rifle is still one of the best weapons in the game. Copy this build down. You'll love it. Now, for weapon number 2 here, I have the PW5A3, which is the MP5. Now, if you're a sub player, you like to be aggressive with subs and just drop high kill games with the submachine guns, you're going to love this build. You're going to go crazy with it, which we are going to start with the muzzle here again, and we're going to add on the long suppressor again. We're taking away the in-world spotting. That's going to help us stay alive a lot longer, getting more kills, dying less. The recoil buildup isn't that bad. We're improving the recoil recovery, taking away the in-world spotting and everything. So just overall, this just one attachment is going to help us stay alive a lot longer. Now, for the barrel, you're going to add on the 245mm custom barrel. This is giving us a faster transition timing into our aim down sight speed, but also we're getting faster bull velocity. This is very important to have on just because of those longer range gunfights. Up close, up to like 0 to, 10 meters, it's not that bad. 20 meters, it's not that bad. But once you get into those 30, 40, 50 meter gunfights, you're definitely going to need faster bull velocity. Overall, this is just a must-have attachment on this weapon. Now, for my underbarrel here next, you got two choices. Now, my go-to is the rib stubby just because of better precision, better control, better mobility, and faster aim down sight speed. But if you're having any trouble, controlling your shots, you don't feel like your shots are on point, you go with the candid stubby. You're getting a little bit more control, just a little bit more precision here. You're not getting any mobility, but you're still getting that faster aim down sight speed. So it's really up to you here. Do you want better mobility, or do you want better control here? It's up to you. With me, I can still control my shots and everything. I want to move fast. I want to be aggressive here. And that's why I'm going with the rib stubby. I'm still getting that precision and control, but I would like to take a little bit more mobility with my SMG build. Now, for this build, we're going to keep the standard mag on, the 30-round mag. We are going to go to the ergonomic here and add on the improved mag catch, which is going to, fasten up our reload time just a little bit. So if we have to reload, it is quick, and we quickly get back into our gunfights here. And then we're going to go to the right accessory, and we're going to add on the 5MW green laser. This is going to help with our hip fire accuracy. You can't always aim down sights in your gunfight, so throwing this on We don't have to always aim down sights and everything with that better hipfire accuracy, so this is going to be our final attachment for this build here. But the MP5 or the PW5A3 is still easily one of the best SMGs. You copy this build down, if you're a sub player, you're going to love it. Now for weapon number 3 here, we're back at the ARs, and we have the SOAR 556, the SCAR L, whatever you want to call it here. Now, the NVO 22AE actually got a damage range nerf, so it's not as good at longer ranges anymore. So I do believe the SOAR 556 is going to be used a lot more now after this update. Now, for this build, we are going to start with the muzzle, and we're going to change it up a little bit, and we're going to add on the flash hider. We're going to take away the in-world spotting and everything, which is nice. We're going to be loud. It's okay still. We're going to be more aggressive with this build, though, so I don't really care if no one can really hear us or anything like that, but the main thing is the in-world spotting's gone, which is nice. Now for this build, we're going to keep the standard barrel on. I feel like 800 bull velocity is good, but we're also keeping that faster transition timing. It's more smooth, it's pretty quick still, so we're just going to keep the standard barrel on. Now for my underbarrel, you kind of have two choices here again. I'm going with the canted stubby though, because we do have better precision and control, and we're still getting that faster aim down sight speed. Or you could still go with the rib stubby here, kind of like our last weapon that we were using. You know, we still have that good precision, good control, but we are getting mobility, so it's totally up to you. Do you want more control and precision, or do you want a little bit more mobility for your build? It's kind of for you to decide here, but for me, I'm going to be adding on the canted stubby here. Now, for my magazine, we are going to add on the 40-round fast mag. Now, I don't care about reloading all the time still, as long as it's quick, which is nice, but I don't want to have to reload too often with an AR. I want to quickly get kills. As long as I'm hitting shots, I don't have to reload too often. That's why we're going to bump up the mag size a little bit, but we're still going to add a fast mag on for this build. For the ammo type, we're going to add on the lightweight polymer cases. This is giving us a little bit of a faster aim walking movement speed. We could pre-aim our corners, pre-aim into gunfights, always being ready for gunfights. This one attachment here is going to help us stay alive a lot longer and get higher kill games and win more gunfights with just this one attachment, which is nice. So add on the polymer cases. And then we're going to go up here to the optic, and we're going to add on the best optic in the game, which is the ROM 1.75 times optic. I can see up close, medium range, long range still, very clear, very easy, and I just think this is a very clean and easy optic to use, and that's why I'm going to add it on for my final attachment. But again, the NVO 22AE getting a damage range nerf, not too many people are going to use it anymore, and I feel like a lot of more people are going to use the SOAR 556. Copy this build down. I think guys are going to love it, and you're going to go crazy with it. Now, going into weapon number 4 here now, we have the DRS IAR LMG, which is still one of the most used weapons in the game. Still a very good weapon in the game still. The DRS should be a weapon that you're using in both multiplayer and the Battle Royale. I mean, this is a really good weapon. Now, for this build, we are going to start with the muzzle here, and we're going to add a suppressor on. Now, I will say run the long suppressor just because it does take away, or not take away, but it does reduce the recoil buildup and improves that recoil recovery, which is nice. But also, we're more quiet. We're taking away the in-world spotting and everything like that. We're a ghost on the map, getting more kills, dying less. This is going to make this weapon easier to use. Now, for this build, we are going to keep the basic barrel on just because I feel like with the LMGs, you know, the damage is good, the bull velocity is pretty good. The only thing that I'm worried about is just having that transition timing, which we're going to get with the basic barrels. So we're going to get that faster transition to our aim down sights, which is nice. So we're just going to stick with the basic barrel. Now, for my underbarrel here, we are going to add on the rib stubby. We get better precision, better control, better mobility, and better aim down sight speed. That is needed on the LMGs. You know, you could work on the better precision, which, you know, you could add on the canted stubby if you wanted to. You're not getting mobility, but you are getting better precision and better control, but you're still getting that same aim down sight speed going. But for me, I want mobility. I still want aim down sight speed and everything. I prefer to have better mobility on an LMG, you know, so we're going to add on the rib stubby here. Now, for my magazine, we are going to add on the 30-round fast mag. Now, honestly, this is an AR just trapped in an LMG's body, so I'm not going to go too crazy with the mag size here. We're just going to add on the 30-round fast mag. If I have to reload, it's pretty quick, so we're just going to add on the 30-round fast mag. For the ammo type, we're going to add on the lightweight polymer cases again. We get faster aim walking movement speed. We can pre-aim our corners, pre-aim into gunfights, stay alive a lot longer, win more gunfights with just this one attachment. So make sure you have only polymer cases on. And then we're going to go up here to the optic and still add on the best optic in the game, in my opinion, the ROM 1.75 times optic. I always say this in my loadout videos, though. Use your favorite optic. You don't have to use mine, though. There's so many good 10-point options here. And even if you have to change your build up a little bit to add on a 25 or 20, go ahead and do that. but for me, I feel more comfortable with the ROM, and that's what I'm going with here for my final attachment. But I mean, the LMG is an absolute monster this year. I mean, LMGs are really good, but I'm telling you here, this build for the DRS is insane. And then jumping into our final weapon in today's video, we have the M4A1 carbine, which is still arguably one of the best weapons in the game. It's not used as much anymore just because there's more weapons in the game, of course, but the M4A1 is still a very good weapon, which I'm telling you, you copy this build down, you are going to go crazy with it. Now, for this build, we are just going to add on the standard suppressor just to take away the in-world spotting. We're a ghost on the map. It's going to be difficult for people to find us, getting more kills, dying less, and everything. So, add on the standard suppressor here. Now, for this build, we're just going to keep the standard regular barrel on the 12.5-inch mid barrel. We're not going to change anything with the barrel. Now, for my underbarrel here, we're going to add on the cannon stubby. We are getting better precision, a lot better control, and we're still getting that faster aim down sight speed. Now, if you want, you can add on the rib stubby if you really wanted to here, but I'm going to be honest, I would like to have better control for this weapon with it still having a faster fire rate and everything. It's not hard to use or anything like that, but the cannon stubby is going to make it better to use. Now, for my magazine here, we're going to add only 36 round mag. Now, with the weapon still having a faster fire rate, I don't want to have to fly through ammo all the time, so we are going to add a larger mag on. 6 bullets isn't too crazy, but as long as you're hitting your shots, it definitely does do something there, so you don't have to reload too often. But again, as long as you're hitting your shots, you don't have to reload too much. Now, for the ergonomic, we are going to add on the improved mag catch, so just in case we have to reload, it is quick. We can get back into our gunfights and everything, so add on the improved mag catch. Now, for this build, we're going to use the iron sights. I think the iron sights are super clean on this weapon. If you have to change the build around a little bit to add on your favorite optic, go ahead and do that, but I would suggest that you try using the iron sights for this weapon. And then we're going to the top accessory here and just adding on the 5MW green laser. You can't always aim down sight, so we're going to add this on, so just in case we have to hip fire, it's going to be really accurate here. But these are the top 5 META Loadouts after our recent update here in Battlefield 6. I want you to copy them down. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite loadout, and if you get any crazy games, let me know in the comments what was your best game. But if you want to let me know in the comments if I think I left the weapon out or something like that, if you don't agree with my list, let me know in the comments. A lot of you guys will let me know anyways. But guys, thanks so much for watching. You guys stay safe. I hope these loadouts help you, and I'll see you all in the next one.